Hello, JO StarCraft here, and I'm going to be casting a game between MouzMorrow, he's going to be the blue Zerg at the bottom right hand corner of the map, and LiquidHuK, the red Protoss at the top left hand corner of the map. And this game should be really interesting. Both these players are really good. I do have two games in this series, so I'm not sure if these are ladder games. They do seem to be ladder games with the blue and red ladder colours. In tournaments, players are able to choose their colours as they are playing custom games. But if this is ladder, then I've got two ladder games, which is a real treat. So I'm going to be casting both of those in quick succession and uploading them as fast as possible for you guys to see. As I did say, I'm JL, you're watching the StarCraft Vault, my new channel. Well, it's not really new, it's been up for a couple of weeks now. But it's really starting to grow. I really appreciate people telling all their friends, subscribing, liking, commenting, all of that stuff. You know, if you don't like something and you don't comment and tell me how I can improve on it, then the channel is never going to get any better, is it? So I really appreciate it when you comment and give me suggestions on what I could do to improve the channel, what I could do to improve my casting, what games you want to see. I know a lot of people want to see some LiquidHuK games. I think I've casted enough LiquidHuK games for the time being. I will be casting a few in the future, however, I have casted quite a few of them and I do feel like it's a bit of overkill because I'm not actually favouring LiquidHuK over anyone else. In my opinion, I'd prefer to cast games between like Idra and players like Morrow, because they're both really good players, not just because they're Zerg, but because I'm a Terran player myself, but just because they're both very macro oriented players. Lately I've been casting a lot of games and they've been rushes and all that sort of stuff, but I really want to stray away from that and try and get some macro games up. Obviously the rush side is really fun to see and it's good to watch sometimes, however you can't just watch those sort of games all the time. And some sneaky play going down for HuK here, putting a proxy there and go for the Nexus before Gateway, which is a really interesting strategy, very ballsy. If this fails, then he's not really going to be in the best of positions, although he is going to be putting a couple of pylons there. Is he going to be getting a forge to fend off any early attacks? As we do see Morrow with his spawning pool already done and metabolic boost coming, so he is going to be getting a lot of speedlings. There's the queen on the way to pop the lava, so those speedlings are just going to be coming so quick. It seems like he got that extractor just for the metabolic boost, stopping at exactly 100 Vespene gas as he is on 0 now. So this is premeditated. This is a premeditated build from Morrow here. Building the gateway is HuK just to try and wall off. The forge is going down. Maybe going to get some cannons. This drone's going to come in and see everything though. He's going to see the expansion, and he did see the expansion. Yes, let's see what scouting information he can get from this base. Oh look, he's going to see everything, and he's going to be pretty happy with that scouting. Even if the drone gets taken out, which I doubt he will, as the wasted mining time probably isn't actually worth it. The drone has still paid for himself really, 50 minerals, and he's just going to be scooting around. If he ever tries to leave, this cannon's going to be done and take him down though. And it does look like Morrow's going to go for his own expansion, not thinking, right, we've got some time, let's get really aggressive and take down my opponent. He's thinking, right, I've got some time, I'm ahead, so let's get more ahead. And he's just going to be popping lava again on that hatchery. Zerg players, you need to pop that lava. If you forget to pop the lava, it's basically like having 1 or 2 less barracks if you're Terran than your opponent, or 1 or 2 less gateways, because you just can't get the units out fast enough. Obviously late game you will have a few bases, so it doesn't really affect you in that huge way that it would otherwise. And Morrow is going to be putting down another queen here, and he's going to be she should I say is going to be walking straight over to this expansion. As soon as it pops, going to be squeezing out some lava and probably pooping out a creep tumor just to join these bases together. Although there is a creep tumor there already, could get the distance made. However, I think there is still a little bit of gap that will be left after this. And HuK already in full swing of his build, got the photon cannon out, gateways, chrono beasting out sentries just to get those force fields and the guardian shield. They're just so useful against Zerg. The guardian shield soaks up so much damage. And as I did say, the queen did pop lava straight away. It's interesting because these professional players, they will always pop lava. If they miss like popping a lava, then they will just think that they've lost the game. They would just feel so upset that they've done that. But if you watch the Bronze League, then it's interesting because a lot of bronze players do miss out on that, and it is just giving your opponent the supply lead and production advantage, because you've just got so much less production, I don't know, potential potential to produce is just so low, and that cannon getting a free shot there, getting the kill. This sentry thinking he's a bit hard done by, did so much damage to that drone, but the cannon just one-shots him and takes the kill away, taking all of his fun. And Morrow's fully up and running with these two bases. He doesn't seem to have much other than that. He does have the lair tech and ventral sacks coming as well, so maybe some drop play. We haven't seen the baneling nest. If we do see a baneling nest, then we will see a lot of crazy baneling attack with Overlord speed as well. So yes, we could see a big drop here. It depends whether it's going to be banelings, speedlings, it could be anything at this point in the game. And HuK already has his expansion field as well, taking down one of his own pylons just so he can get out here. That is very strange. He's going to be losing some supply, but he's I think it's going to make him supply blocked actually if he takes this down and this pylon. This finish is going to be supply blocked for a couple of seconds, and no, he does seem to make a pylon somewhere else and another pylon there just to prevent their supply blocking. Two sentries and Zealot probably just going to be trying to get some map control. If he tries to push here, I'd be very confused, because there are a lot of speedlings there. If we do see, there are 28 speedlings to the 2 stalkers and 1 Zealot, and these units are just going to get ripped to pieces. Force field surrounding there. That Zealot's still going to get taken out. Both sentries going to get taken, and the Zealot is just going to get picked apart. His life for Aya, yes, it was given to Aya because he got killed by the Zerglings. They just sliced and diced with those little claws that they've got. So many speedlings actually just coming into this side base of HuK. It's interesting because he hasn't seen this, just warping in more and more Zealots and sentries, not going for any stalkers. Now some banelings being morphed by Morrow. Didn't see the baneling nest come down, but it is going to be in the expansion, just in the corner there, hidden behind that bush. And a very sneaky play. He's got quite a sizable force here. The force of HuK is just going to be moving out. Oh no, this is going to be the worst time to do it, the absolute worst time, as all these units are going to get loaded up into these overlords. Is HuK going to see any of those Zerglings moving out? He's not, but he has quite a sizable force of Zealots himself. Can Morrow defend this off? The drops do seem to be coming down now, with banelings decimating everything in their path. Zerglings coming out now with the speed upgrade, taking down a lot of stuff. The sentry's not enough energy to do too much there, and these speedlings are just going to be taking out everything in HuK's main base. It does look like a base race. Only 2 banelings and a lot of Zerglings here. More banelings being morphed to deal with this army of HuK, who is supply blocked, and his entire base is being ripped to shreds by these speedlings. I don't think that HuK knows what to do about this. I think he's thinking it is a base race, but more units from Morrow are going to be coming out. Some banelings taking out some sentries. All of those sentries going down. 2 queens against these 4 zealots, with some speedlings incoming as well. This looks like it's heavily in favour of Morrow at this point in the game. His speedlings have taken out the entire first base of HuK, and there's only 1 zealot who's been doing some damage in the expansion of Morrow. But Morrow hasn't really taken too much damage here, as we do see the units killed tab, and Morrow killed 10 in that attack, 10 workers, and that is just, he's so streets ahead at this point in the game, as well as a hell of a lot of banelings being morphed here. That's a lot of banelings, and the income tab shows us that the Zerg player is still streets ahead. Still so many banelings being put into those overlords. Going to go for another drop, maybe onto this mineral line. However, there is a cannon there. I don't think it's going to be able to take out 4 overlords. This drop goes down. Oh, look at the damage being done there. Oh my goodness, so much damage. Drones going everywhere. That's 41 workers killed now for Morrow. HuK's economy has been crippled. He has nothing left to actually mine, really. He's got a few drones, but these speedlings just clearing up everything in here. These zealots going to get taken down easily when their shields are gone. They're trying to take down the cannons to stop their damage, and more cannons. HuK doing work to defend with the cannons. However, the overlords just pooping creep everywhere to stop any more cannons being put down. 1 cannon does get taken down, and that's now 2 no, that cannon is on 6 life. It'd be really clever if he sends this one little Zergling to go take it down, but no. Somehow he survives that, and the baneling not really doing too much damage, just trying to work their way around. And 3 banelings, more damage being done. Look at that, that's 55 workers killed to the measly 8 that HuK has killed, and HuK GG's. He had no mining force at the end of that game. 1 base, Morrow was just streets ahead on everything, miles ahead, getting the Hydralisks in as well, just so far ahead. Anyway guys, I've been JO, you've been watching the StarCraft Vault. Hope you enjoyed this cast. I'll be bringing you game 2 in a short while. See you then.